Welcome back to AutoMVIP. Thanks for hanging out with us today. If you're new here, this channel is all about the latest cars, trucks, and SUVs hitting the market. We break them down so you know what's worth your money and what's just hype. Make sure you stick around, hit that like button, and subscribe if you haven't already. Today we're talking about the brand new 2026 Mitsubishi Outlander, going over what's changed, what's the same, and of course how much it costs. Let's get started. Picture this. You're pulling up in a sharp-looking mid-size SUV that still gives you 3 rows of seats, a comfortable interior, and now some updated hybrid tech under the hood. That's the 2026 Mitsubishi Outlander. At first glance, you might not notice a huge difference from last year. That's because Mitsubishi pretty much carried over the refreshed look from 2025. The grille, the headlights, and the overall shape stay the same. It's still that squared off but modern design that makes the Outlander stand out in traffic without looking too flashy. The real changes are under the hood. For 2026, Mitsubishi ditched the old 2.5-litre 4-cylinder and replaced it with a 1.5-litre turbocharged engine that's paired with a mild hybrid system. Now, don't confuse mild hybrid with full hybrid. This isn't going to let you drive around on electricity alone, but it does add electric torque assist. What that means is you get a little extra push when you hit the gas, smoother acceleration, and slightly better fuel economy. Mitsubishi says it's about 10% better than the outgoing model, which is always welcome with today's gas prices. Let's talk trims. Mitsubishi made a few changes to the lineup. You've got the base S, which is your entry point. Then there's a brand new lay trim sitting above that. From the you move into the SE, the SL Black Edition, and for those of you who like a little extra attitude, the Ralliart Edition makes a comeback. Each step up adds more tech, comfort, and style. For example, the SE gives you a bigger touchscreen and upgraded audio, while the Black Edition gives the SUV a meaner, sportier vibe with special exterior touches. The Ralliart? That one's for the fans who want a little rally heritage in their driveway, with unique design cues and bolder looks. Of course, there's also the plug-in hybrid version, the Outlander PHEV. That's where things get a little more exciting. It costs more, but you get a bigger battery, the ability to drive on electric power alone for around 38 miles, and it's noticeably quicker than the mild hybrid version. It also gets some interior upgrades like cooled front seats, a redesigned wireless charging pad, more storage space, and a standard premium Yamaha audio system. Plus, Mitsubishi added extra sound deadening material so the cabin stays quieter on the road. The plug-in also has a tweaked suspension for better ride comfort, which is a nice bonus. Now let's get to the part everyone wants to know: how much does it cost? The regular mild hybrid Outlander starts right around $30,000 for the base S with front-wheel drive. If you want all-wheel drive, that'll cost a bit more. Climb the ladder to higher trims and you're looking at prices in the mid-40s. The top SL Black Edition with all the bells and whistles will land you around $44,400. If you're stepping into the plug-in hybrid world, prices start at about $43,000 and climb into the low to mid-50s depending on trim and options. So you're paying about $10,000 more for the PHEV compared to the base mild hybrid model. So what does that extra money buy you besides the ability to plug in? Performance-wise, the mild hybrid Outlander is fine for daily driving. It's smooth enough, has decent torque, but you're not going to call it sporty. It's more about comfort and efficiency. The plug-in hybrid though, that's where things get interesting. It can do 0 to 60 in about 6.5 seconds, which is a solid improvement over the gas version that takes roughly 8 seconds. If you do a lot of city driving, that electric-only range of about 38 miles could cover most of your commute without using gas at all. But if you take longer trips, The gas engine is always there to back you up. Inside, both versions of the Outlander feel pretty modern. The design carries over from last year, so you've got that horizontal dashboard, clean lines, and a good mix of physical buttons and touchscreen controls. Materials are solid for the class, especially in higher trims where you'll find softer surfaces and more upscale finishes. One big selling point for the Outlander is the fact that it has a third row of seats. Now, let's be real. That third row is tight. It's fine for kids or short trips with adults, but don't expect full-size SUV space back there. Still, it's nice to have the option because most competitors in this class don't even offer a third row. Tech-wise, Mitsubishi keeps things competitive. Depending on trim, you'll get a digital gauge cluster, smartphone integration, wireless charging, and upgraded sound systems. Safety features like lane keeping assist, adaptive cruise control, and automatic emergency braking are all available, many of them standard as you move up the trims. It's the kind of package that makes daily driving a little less stressful. Let's step back for a second and talk about who this SUV is really for. If you're a family that needs a little more space than a typical compact SUV offers, but you don't want to jump up to something huge like a Chevy Traverse or Toyota Highlander, the Outlander hits that sweet spot. It's comfortable, it's not too big, and it offers that third row in a pinch. If you're eco-minded and have a place to charge, the plug-in hybrid gives you the flexibility to run errands on electric power but still take long road trips without range anxiety. When it comes to downsides, well, the Outlander isn't perfect. Even with the hybrid system, fuel economy is just okay compared to some full hybrids out there. The third row, like I said, is really more of an emergency seat. And while the styling is distinctive, not everyone loves the bold front end. But overall, for the price, it's a lot of SUV. Availability-wise, Mitsubishi says the 2026 Outlander will start showing up at dealerships in the last few months of 2025, while the plug-in hybrid version will roll out early in 2026. So if you're considering buying one, the wait won't be too long. Alright, let's wrap this up. The 2026 Mitsubishi Outlander keeps the things people already like: a room for 7, comfortable ride, solid tech, and adds a new mild hybrid powertrain to improve efficiency. Trims give you plenty of choice, from a simple daily driver to a stylish black edition or sporty ralliart. The plug-in hybrid takes things a step further with electric range, better performance, and more premium features, though it costs more. Pricing runs from about $30,000 for the base gas model up to the mid-50s for a fully loaded plug-in. At the end of the day, the Outlander isn't about being the fastest or flashiest SUV, but it's about practicality, value, and a touch of versatility with that third row. So what do you think? Would you pick the mild hybrid Outlander and save the money, or spend extra for the plug-in hybrid? Let us know in the comments. And if you found this breakdown helpful, hit that like button and subscribe to AutomoVip so you don't miss our next video. Thanks for watching and we'll catch you in the next one.